Vishnupadaya
Krishnaprasthaya
Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Yati Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Sadasitarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Gauri Nityananda
Radha Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Okay, so who's going to chant today? Hare Krishna Mahamantra 21 times. Sorry?
Can Mukund chant?
Can Sandy chant?
Yeah, Sanvi maybe next time. Mukund, you can chant this time.
Okay,
And so how are we going to chant?
Attentive.
Attentive and
Clear.
clear and
On mute.
okay, on mute, okay. And
Focus.
focus, okay. And
Prayerful.
Like a mother cries out to like a baby cries out to his.
yes. So with focus and attention and with
Love.
yeah, with prayer. Krishna, please engage me in your
Devotional service.
yes, that's what we are going to pray. We are going to chant. We are going to think about that, and we are going to hear the mantra. And then we are going to pray to Krishna, please engage me in your service. Everything in one at a time. Then we can be completely absorbed. Okay? So Mukund will be chanting and we will all chant with Mukund on mute. Yeah, start Mukund.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Wonderful, Mukund. That was so nice. Very, very wonderful chanting. Everyone chanted. Did everyone chant along with Mukund?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. So when we chant with absorption, then we can see the difference, right? Many of you said you feel calm, peaceful, right? But if you chant without absorption, then you will not have any such experience, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes,
So
Mataji.
we are in chapter 13. Okay, who can recite chapter 13.8? Can anyone recite 13.8? No?
Mataji,
I know these slokas, Mataji.
Krishna Chaitanya can do.
Yes, Krishna Chaitanya.
Mayeva mana adatsva mai buddhim niveshaya.
No, that's good. That's 12.8. I'm asking 13.8.
Oh.
Can I say, Mataji?
Adambitvam ahimsa kshantirarjavam acharyopasanam saucham stairyam atmanivedanam.
Dhairyam Atma Vinigraha. Good job, Krishna
Can I
Chaitanya.
sing? This is Prahlad.
Yes, Prahlad.
Amanitvam madambitvam ahimsa shantirajavam acharyopasanam saucham stairyam atma vinigraha.
Can
Good
Saina
job.
say, Mataji?
Yes, Saina.
Amanitvam adambitvam ahimsa shantirarjavam acharyopasanam saucham stedam atma vinigra.
Very good. Okay. So who can say 12.9?
Mataji, Varun can.
Yes, Varun, go ahead. Varun?
Saina can say.
Can I do it, Mataji? Vikya?
Yeah, but Varun wanted to do, right, Varun?
Yeah, my Wi-Fi cut out.
Oh, okay.
Can
Vikyat,
Saina say, Mataji?
yes, Vikyat and Saina. Vikyat first.
Okay, Mataji. अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम्
No, I'm asking 13.9.
Oh.
Can Saina go?
Yes, Saina.
Indriyarteshu vairagyam anahankara eva cha janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukha doshanudarshanam.
Very good, Saina. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, so I pick, let me pick, who did not get a chance? Sanvi, can you read the translation? From humility up till disease.
Okay, Mataji. Humility, pridelessness, non-violence, tolerance, simplicity, approaching a bona fide spiritual master, cleanliness, steady steadiness, steadiness, self-control, renunciation of the objects of sense gratification, absence of false ego, the perception of evil, of birth, death, old age, and disease. Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you.
Thank you, Sanvi. Aditya Raji, would you like to continue from detachment up to unpleasant events? Oh, okay, he's not responding. Varun, do you want to read?
Okay, Mataji. Detachment, freedom from entanglement with children, the wife, home, and the rest, even mindedness amid pleasant and unpleasant events, constant and unalloyed devotion to me, aspiring to live in a solitary place, detachment from the general mass of people, accepting the importance of self-realization and philosophical search for the absolute truth. All these I declare to be knowledge, and besides this, whatever there may be is ignorance.
Yes, so Krishna is telling what is knowledge clearly. Okay, let's see. This was what we saw last week, right? Indriyarteshu vairagyam anahankara evacha janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha doshanu darshanam. Okay, now I want you to map what is false ego here.
Mataji, I think false is anahankara.
False ego, or not absence of false ego.
Oh.
Ahankara.
Sorry?
Ahankara.
Ahankara, yeah.
Ahankara, yes, very good. Anahankara is absence of false ego. Okay. What is renunciation of the objects of sense gratification?
Vairagyam.
Indriyarteshu vairagyam.
Yes, the whole fine. Indriyarteshu vairagyam. Okay. And what is the perception of the evil of birth, death, old age, and disease?
Janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha doshanu darshanam.
Yes, Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. Okay, I'm going to ask you, what is birth here?
Janma.
What is Vyadi?
Vyadi is evil.
Vyadi. No, jara.
No, Vyadi is what?
Disease.
Very good. What is for old age?
Jara.
Jara.
What is for death?
Mrityu.
Okay, very good. Okay. So, dukkha doshanu darshanam. What does that mean?
The perception of evil.
Yes. So, janma, mrityu, jara, vyadi is not, nobody likes death. Nobody wants to become old. Nobody wants disease. But these things are coming. So that is dukkha or evil or distress, right? And we have to see that there is distress in these four things. That's also knowledge. If people don't know that there are these four things that are constantly harassing everyone in the world, then they are in ignorance. Okay, let's do this. Renunciation of the objects of sense gratification means whatever we like to do. Can you tell me some things that you like to do and you never want to stop, Prahlad?
Games.
Games, okay. What are the different kinds of games that you guys are playing now?
Soccer.
Soccer, okay, but I asked in the what is this, video games, the mobile games, apps. What is very common? It's okay, we can discuss. I know everyone plays a bit, right? Some people play a bit.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Okay, and what else?
Temple Run.
Temple Run. Okay, and
Brawl Stars.
I have this soccer app, Mataji.
okay, soccer app, Brawl Stars. Okay, then
I have this
Minecraft
drawing app,
Bedrock.
your Minecraft.
Minecraft Bedrock Edition.
What else you said apart from Minecraft?
Oh, that wasn't me. That was Sanvi. The other one was Sanvi.
No, I didn't say Minecraft.
I said Minecraft, but you said something else.
Yeah, I said I have an art game which is called Sketchbook.
Okay. So basically, I mean, it's okay to play the game for relaxation. Sometimes, you just want to have fun. You can do that.
I do jigsaw puzzle.
Sorry?
Another game that I have is jigsaw puzzle.
Okay, jigsaw puzzle. Okay. And you have Minecraft, Brawl Stars, Clash of Clans, Clash Royals, Brawlhalla.
Sketchbook.
What?
No, Sketchbook is also another app.
Okay, yes. You see, so many things are there. Apart from
Soccer
that,
app.
yes. So this is the control and using this so many Xbox and Wii, and then you can put it on TV and you can play a lot. So yes, these things are okay to some
This is
extent.
the old one. This is not the latest one.
Oh, these are the old ones.
Yeah, we already saw this.
Did we do this last week?
Yeah, we did.
No, I don't remember doing
I
this
don't
last week.
remember.
Yeah, I don't. We did not do
I
this.
don't remember
We
this.
did this. We did this. I think we
No,
did.
we didn't. I don't
No,
remember
we
it at
didn't
all.
because I think we ran out of time. We didn't do. Okay, anyway, my point is Netflix, you can use it for a little bit relaxation. But then if you say, okay, I'll stop at 10 minutes, will you be able to stop at 10 minutes? That's my question. Be honest.
Probably not.
No, Martha, you're gonna keep postponing.
Yes, you're thinking, oh, let me play 5 more minutes. Let me play 5 more minutes. Let me die in this game. Let me die, then I can go. What is it, the other game? One person, oh, I forgot the name of that. It's very famous now. So many players together. One is dead, and then everybody gets meet together and find out.
Oh, Minecraft?
No, not
Fortnite?
Yes, Among Us. Yes. You see, right? Different things. That's right. I mean, you can play for some time. I'm not saying it's good for, some time for relaxation, but then it's very hard to put a full stop. Then your mind keeps thinking about it, keeps on going in that. So what happens is, it's very hard to concentrate even on other things if we overplay this. So what happens when we are doing our homework, then suddenly we remember, oh, there is a new brawler is coming. I need to get a brawl pass and I need to get the skin of this. This is my health and this is the damage. So all these things are going on in your head, right? Even when you're chanting one round or when you're eating or you're doing your your homework or anything else, your mind runs to that. Yes or no?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, so that's why it is addictive. So when it is addictive, then you become video game conscious instead of Krishna conscious. So you're thinking, oh, when I get back home, there'll be iPad and then I can play in this. Or I can take even a small break then you get to play in that. Then what happens in your online school? School is going on. Sometimes it's boring. Teacher is not talking. And there's, some kids are talking. So immediately your mind says, okay, let's go. Let's go to the other tab and let's play. Yes or no? How many of you agree this?
Me.
Yes, right? Yeah. Thank you, Mukund, for being very.
Me.
So that's what is Krishna saying. We need to be very regulated in this. We need to put ourselves a cutoff for this. Okay, I'll play for like maybe 20 minutes and then I will do my this work. I can draw, I can paint, I can do so many things you can learn very constructively. Okay, these things are necessary for entertainment, but we can see that like slowly it pervades our consciousness, and all that's going on in the head is this only. And then in the night when we sleep also, only we dream of this. So one day is gone. So that's why Krishna says that, you keep it to the minimum. Don't use it for more than required. Or if you're not able to put a full stop, then you say, okay, I give myself the punishment. Today fully I'm not going to play games. So like this way, we need to see what is dragging us. Like Bharat Maharaj, it's very easy, right? Bharat Maharaj, we say, how come Bharat Maharaj got attracted to the deer? He left everything. See, the deer was first like taking up a little bit of his time. He saved the deer, but then slowly, the deer occupied total of his time and consciousness so much that he has to take a what body in the next life?
Dear body.
Dear body.
Dear body, yes. So we don't want to become a brawler character or something in the video games. We don't want to think about this at the time of death because it's very dangerous to do that. Then these things are not at all. They're imaginary. I don't know what we will become in the next life. At least Bharat Maharaj got a body of a deer. So we need to see what is pulling our consciousness, what is covering our consciousness. Then we need to ourselves put a restriction for that. Yes, I'm going too much into it, so I will stop at this point of time. Okay, so that is renunciation of the objects of sense gratification and absence of false ego. Okay, let me call Saina. Can you read the first paragraph?
Okay, Mataji. False ego means accepting this body as oneself, which when one understands that he is not his body and his spirit and is the spirit soul, he comes to his real ego. Ego is there. False ego is commended, but not real. Condemned, but not really.
Okay, I have two questions here. What is real ego? What is false ego?
Real ego is about you like being with the soul, and you say you're the soul and you're not this body. And false ego means like you're proud and yeah.
Okay, good job, Prahlad. Good job. False ego means
Actually, false. True, real ego is like saying I'm the spirit soul, and false ego is like considering you're this body and being proudy about your body.
Very good, Saina. Very good. Okay, Varun, can you read the next paragraph?
In the Vedic literature, Brihad Aranyaka Upanishad 1.4.10, it is said, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman, I am spirit. This I am, the sense of self Brahman, as the sense of self also exists in the liberated stage of self-realization. This sense of I am is ego, but when the sense of I am is applied to this false body, it is false ego. When the sense of self is applied to reality, that is really ego.
Yes, so very clearly he's explaining. You see, ego cannot be vanquished. Ego means I am, the sense of I am. So the sense of I am this, I am that, that is ego. That is not that is not condemned, or that cannot be vanquished. Even when a person is liberated, the sense of I am remains. But I am, when it is applied to the false body, it is called
False ego.
false ego. When the sense of self is applied to reality, then it is called
Real ego.
Really
real
cool.
ego. Okay, Vikyat, can you read the last paragraph?
Yes, Mataji. There are some philosophers who say we should give up our ego, but we cannot give up our ego because ego means identity. We ought, of course, to give up the false identification with the body.
Good job, Vikyat. From this paragraph, I want to ask a question to Sanvi. What is ego?
Ego is something that is our identification.
Okay,
With
identity. Good job. Okay, which ego should we give up and which ego should we keep?
The
We
one
should give up.
associated with. Oh.
We should give up false ego and we should keep like our ego that's like our identification.
Yes, very good. False ego is we should give up the false ego that I am this, I am that. But the true ego is I am soul and I am the servant of Krishna. So that's why the real ego is that I am the servant of Krishna. Okay, so Krishna says, give up the false ego and real ego. That is knowledge. Okay. Perception of the evil of birth, death, old age, and disease. Who didn't get a chance to read so far? Who wants to read?
This is
Can I read Mataji?
Okay, Prahlad. And who else? Divyansh? Okay, who didn't read so far? I want someone who did not read so far.
Can I get Mataji?
Yeah.
Okay, Divyansh and Prahlad and
Krishna Chaitanya.
Krishna Chaitanya. Okay, yeah, Divyansh, you go with the first paragraph.
In the Srimad Bhagavatam, the woes of the unborn, the child stay in the womb of the mother, its suffering, etc., all graphically described. It is to be thoroughly understood that birth is distressful.
Yes. Have you seen this baby? This is a picture of the baby inside the mother's womb. All of us were like this. We were bent and we did not have anything to do. And we were it's so uncomfortable to be in the mother's womb. So we don't remember. Yes?
Mataji, this is Prahalad. Mataji, wasn't it?
What did you say?
Wasn't it dirty also in it?
Yes, it was dirty and it was uncomfortable. We don't get to breathe and we have to eat what the mother is eating. It comes to us, and so it's graphically described. But do I remember? I don't remember being in mother's womb. Any of you remember?
No,
Mataji.
No, right? No. Even though we don't remember, we take from Srimad Bhagavatam what is birth, how distressful it is, because we don't remember. One reason is because it is so painful, more painful than death, old age, and disease. Birth is so painful. So that's the reason we don't remember. Yeah, see? Okay, next, Prahlad, can you read?
Yes, Mataji. The second, yeah, okay. Because we forgot how much distress we have suffered within the womb of the mother, we did not make any solution to the repetition of birth and death.
Yes, you see, if we remember it, then we'll say, oh my God, I don't want to take birth again. It's so difficult, it's so uncomfortable. But because we forgot the distress, we do not make any solution. But then from the scriptures, we learn. So we don't want to take birth again. So if we don't, is it possible that we don't can be without taking birth again?
Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, we'll be in,
Yes,
we can go to Goloka.
Yes. Only if we get our spiritual body, we can escape from having to go into a mother's womb and get a material body. But if we are not perfect enough to get a spiritual body, then again we end up taking a material body. So that's so much painful. Okay, so the last one, Krishna Chaitanya. Can
Yes.
No.
Similarly, at the time of death, there are all kinds of sufferings. And they are also mentioned in the authoritative scriptures. These should be discussed. And as far as disease and old age are concerned, everyone gets practical experience.
Full Anderson.
Okay, so similarly at the time of death, there are all kinds of sufferings and they are also mentioned in the authoritative scriptures. So people don't want to discuss this because they're scared. Oh, don't talk to me about death. Don't talk to me about, but that's not it. So what it is said, it is told in the scriptures and we need to discuss this. As far as disease and old age are concerned, everybody gets practical experience. The other day I went to the hospital and I saw so many old people sitting in the wheelchairs and some can't. The body is a machine. So there is some problem or the other as it gets old. Some people are sitting in the wheelchair. Their heads are constantly moving because the spine is not working. Or there are 100 things that can go wrong. That's not working properly. You see this person, he's not able to walk. He's with the help of the walker. But when we see that, we don't realize that, oh my God, I'm also going to become old like this one day. So we need to practice that. But if we practice absorbing ourselves in Krishna consciousness and not game consciousness, then in the old age, when our body is troubled also, we can absorb our consciousness in Krishna. Otherwise, it will be very painful. We cannot think anything else other than the pain the body gives. So do you want to think about Krishna or think about the pain that the body gives?
Krishna.
So
Krishna.
What you should do for that?
Start practicing Krishna consciousness from right.
Yes.
Chant.
Right. So you should chant now only, right? It's not that oh wait, let me go to the next one. So if you don't practice now, it's very hard to practice later. We will not be able to get it. We cannot. In the old people, if you say that please, old people, like, you know, if you say if they when they're saying that it is so painful, this is painful, that is that, but then if you say that no, you please think about Krishna, it's very hard to think about the Lord because they have not practiced. The mind also doesn't listen. What we don't practice, it's very hard to do it, right? Even if, for example, an instrument, only if you practice an instrument, you can become perfect in it. Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so let's go to the next sloka. We'll cover as much as possible in this. So this is chapter 13, text 10. Okay, repeat after me. Asaktir Anabhishwanga Asaktir Anabhishwanga Asaktir Anabhishwanga Asaktiranabhishvanga.
Ashaktiranabhishvanga.
Putradara. Grihadishu. Putradara Grihadishu. Putradara Grihadishu. Asaktir anabhishvanga. Putradara Grihadishu. Nityam cha. Samachitatvam. Nityam cha. Samachitatvam. Nityam cha samachitatvam. Ishtanishtopa. Ishtanishtopa. Patishu. Ishtanishtopa patishu. Ishtanishtopa patishu. Okay, the whole shloka once more. Asaktir anabhishvanga. Putradara grihadishu. Nityam cha samachitatvam. Ishtanishtopapatishu. Okay, the last time. Asaktiranabhishvanga. Putradara grihadishu. Nityam cha samachitatvam. Ishtanishtopapatishu. Okay, so yeah, let me pick Varun. Do you want to read the chapter?
Okay, Mataji. Detachment, freedom from entanglement with children, wife, home, and rest, even-mindedness amid pleasant and unpleasant events. All these I declare to be knowledge.
Okay, that's the end. But since we are seeing the shloka, so this is all knowledge. Okay, let me see who raised the hands for reading. Saina, Sanvi, and Divyansh. Okay, Saina, you can read the first one.
Okay, Mataji. Detachment, freedom from entanglement with family. If one is fully in Krishna consciousness, he can make his home he can make his home very happy, because this process of Krishna consciousness is very easy. One need only chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very good. Thank you. So, detachment means one can ask, oh, I have to be detached from my parents and my family. What does that mean? So, it means that it's not that we all have to understand that we are all part and parcels of Krishna, servants of Krishna, and then Krishna has put us together as a family to serve him. In that way, we are not entangled with each other. But if we don't do these four things, then we will become entangled in family life. So what is this? First one is we need to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every single day without fail. Okay, the second, third, and fourth point, who can read? Did I pick up someone already?
Can I read, Mataji? This is Sanvi.
Yes, Sanvi.
Accept the remains of foodstuffs offers to Krishna.
Okay. So you see foodstuffs offered to Krishna, especially during Balram Jayanti, during Janmashtami, during Narsinga Chaturthi, we have a feast. So we need to offer Krishna a feast and accept Krishna's prasadam. Okay, that will make our home purified. Okay, what's the next point?
Should I read, Mataji?
Yes.
Okay. Have some discussion on books like Srimad Bhagavatam. Like Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yes, you see, that's what we are doing now. So we read the book. So you have to read some book, right? So you take Bhagavad Gita and read at least one page every single day. Apart from this class that we are discussing, if you develop the habit of let me read one page or 2 pages from Bhagavad Gita, then you finish that and then come back again. So many times you read over and over again, then you'll feel so connected to Krishna. You can see that those instructions of Bhagavad Gita is you remember during the time, difficult times, and then Krishna is guiding us through his instructions in Bhagavad Gita. But if we don't know what is there in Bhagavad Gita, then how we can practice it, right? So that's why it's important to read and discuss on these books. Okay, and finally, what we should do, the last one.
Engage one in deity worship. These 4 things will make one happy.
Yeah, you see, if we do these 4 things, then we are not entangled with the family. Even one day we miss, then it's a different thing. So one may ask, okay, what should I do? Should I be detached from the family members? Like as Krishna says, should I not have any feeling of affection for them? You all feel affection and love towards your parents, right?
You should have you should have attachment and stuff, but like you should not be like overly like attached.
Yes. So it's like this. So let me pick up someone who wants to read this.
Can I read that?
Mukund, I think you raised your hand. Yeah, can you read?
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, which one?
The first one.
Okay,
the doctor.
Mataji. If the patient has an injury at a normal injection point, the doctor still needs to inject elsewhere whenever possible.
Yeah, read the first 3.
What, Mataji?
Read from the beginning. The doctor needs to care for the patient's feelings.
Okay,
then
Mataji.
Say that if he's having an injury, then the doctor will not say, never mind, oh, you have a cut here, injury here, I'll inject that. The doctor cannot say that, right?
Yeah.
The doctor will say, okay, I will inject somewhere else. Okay, the next 2 points. Read the next 2 points also, Mukund.
Yes, Mataji. Still, the doctor can't care so much for the patient's feelings as to flinch from giving a necessary injection. In deciding how to treat, the doctor needs to consider the patient's feelings, but not depend solely on them.
Yes. So for example, some of you are very scared about getting an injection, right? Oh, it's going to hurt me. I don't want. I mean, when you say that, oh, there is an injury here, so I don't want it there, then the doctor will put it in somewhere else. Okay, this hand you have an injury, let me put in this hand. But then if you say, no, I don't want this, and the doctor also says, okay, I'll go by your feelings and I will not inject you. Is that right?
No.
No, because you're going to get sicker.
Yes, if the doctor does that, then the doctor is not caring for the patient's well-being, right? So similarly, yeah, a similar dynamic applies to our relationships. If we are apathetically detached, not caring for the feelings of our loved ones, we will ruin our relationship with them. But if we are so attached as to shirk from opposing them, even when they're about to do something terribly unwise, we will end up hurting them and hurting ourselves too. So like, for example, if I don't chant, sometimes, they ask, did you finish your chanting 16 rounds? My family members ask. Okay, so that is like giving me encouragement. Oh, I have to finish chanting. I've not chanted this, or I've not read this, like that. So just because, I mean, you have to ask yourself, did you chant? Did you worship the Lord today? Did you offer anything bhoga? Did you read something? So asking all those things are like caring for a doctor caring for the patient. But because, oh, they will think bad about me. So they are not going to feel good if I ask. Like, for example, sometimes Prahalad doesn't feel good if I ask, did you chant? Did you finish your rounds? Did you do the homework from Govinda's class? Did you do this? You may not like it, but your mom asks that, right? So that's because mom is interested in you spiritually. So like that way, we shouldn't be totally callous or detached from others' feelings. At the same time, if they are going to do something bad, like if you're going to I used to say to the kids, oh, don't run too fast. I know that they want to run fast, but I would say don't run too fast, because I know that if they run too fast, or if they go in the bike leaving both the hands, then they will fall and then they'll get a fracture. All those things will happen, right? So sometimes when they're when they're not in Krishna consciousness, we need to remind each other as a family. Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Even though the others may feel bad, we need to constantly check on each other, how we are doing spiritually. So that is the proper attachment. Is that clear?
Yes,
okay.
So we show true love to them. We show true love to them, Krishna conscious way.
Yes, Krishna Chaitanya. We show true love to them. Yes. Okay, good. Vikyat, can you read this?
Yes, Mataji. One must sacrifice everything to realize or serve Krishna, just as Arjuna did.
Continue, Vikyat.
Okay, Mataji. Arjuna did not want to kill his family members, but when he understood that these family members were impediments to his Krishna realization, he accepted the instruction of Krishna and fought and killed them.
Yes, it's so much, right? Imagine what Arjuna was feeling first, and then he completely changed his idea and he said, okay, let me kill them because I want to follow Krishna. I want to be a servant of Krishna, and Krishna wants things to be done. So he completely changed. So he sacrificed everything. So that is how a person should be there. And what do you mean by the next quality? Even-mindedness amid pleasant and unpleasant. Pleasant events give us happiness, and unpleasant events give us
distress.
Yes. Okay. Who wants to read the slide?
Can I, Mataji?
Can Saina read?
Divyansh.
And Divyansh?
Divyansh. Yes, Divyansh. Read the whole thing.
Happiness and distress are concomitant factors of material life. What does concomitant mean?
Yes, who knows? Concomitant means it's
unavoidable.
Unavoidable. Yes, they're always like coming together as a package. One comes after another, right? Buy one, get one free. It's like that. Not that life is always
It's
happiness.
a package deal.
Yes, with happiness comes distress. With distress, after distress comes happiness, like that. Okay, Divyansh, continue.
One should learn to tolerate as advised in Bhagavad Gita. One can never restrict the coming and going of happiness and distress, so one should be detached from the materialistic way of life and be automatically equiposed in both cases. Generally, when we get something desirable, we are very happy, and when we get something undesirable, we are stressed, but we are actually in the spiritual position of these things will not agitate us.
Yes, so that's very, very important. Krishna is saying a very important point here. It's not easy to get this, but this is the goal. Even-mindedness amid pleasant and unpleasant events. When we get so happy, then we become hyper and then we jump up and down. We are so happy, so happy, so happy, and we forget to chant. Not like that. When we get distressed, we are so distressed, so sad, so sorrowful, so crying that we forget to chant. It shouldn't be like that. So when we constantly keep our spiritual practices going on, then slowly we'll be in a spiritual position that happiness and distress will not agitate us. Will come and go. Okay, we may momentarily feel happy and momentarily feel sad, but we will come back to our senses that I have to continue my spiritual duties. Okay, so that's what Krishna says. One need to have even-mindedness. Okay, so how to be equipoised like this? The last slide for today.
Can Saina read, Mataji?
Yes, Saina, go ahead. Oops. Yeah.
To reach that stage, we have to practice unbreakable devotional service. Devotional service to Krishna without deviation means engaging oneself in the 9 processes of devotional service, which are chanting, hearing, worshipping, offering, respect, etc. As described in the last verse of the 9th chapter. Engage your mind always in thinking of me. Become my devotee, offer obeisances to me and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse 34.
Who knows this verse? 9.34. Can anyone chant?
Is it Manmana Bhava?
Yes, Anshu. Can you go ahead and chant?
Manmana Bhava Madbhakto Madhyaji Mam Namaskar Mame Vaitasi Yuktanam Atmanam Matparayana.
Right. There's also Mame Vaishasi Yuktva Pratijane Priyosime. Both are there. Very nice, Anshu. Wonderful. So how to be equipoised? To become equipoised, we should render unbreakable. What do you mean by unbreakable devotional service?
Non-deviated.
Means you're always focused on Krishna, and you're always doing service every day consistently.
Very good, Krishna Chaitanya. Consistently every day without a break. Then you don't say, Mommy, I want a break today. I don't want to chant. Please let me watch TV the whole day for a break. No. That's why it is said unbreakable devotional service. Every single day you chant. Not that you should watch TV or play games, but then you know that is for entertainment and only for some time. But this we should not give up. So if we do this devotional service every single day, then we will constantly be equipoised. Okay. So, Hare Krishna, Mataji, is the Kahoot ready? Let me check. I'm not sure. I'm going to check. Give me a minute. Are you able to see my screen?
No, Mataji.
No, Mataji.
No, Mat.
We can't see any screen.
Yeah. Give me 1 minute. I'm opening. Oh, computer slow. Okay, yes. So let me share the screen. So the PIN number is 7728149. Karthik and Anirudh are going to be the only two players?
No, Mataji, I'm joining.
Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 people have joined. Donald the Trump or Donald the Duck? Supercell ID, yes. With which you play Brawl Stars, right? That's it, only 9 people? Okay, so shall we start?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Preeti Vilasni Mataji, for helping at the last moment. Dash means without attachment. Asakterana Bishwanga. Oops, I told the answer. Oh, only 2 people got it right because that's the shloka. Didn't we discuss this? That's Prahlad and Saina, followed by Karthik, Anirudh, and Krishna Chaitanya. Asaktir is detachment. Which of these is not among the 4 processes carried out at home that would make a happy family?
Crazy.
This is the most obvious one ever.
It's simple.
It's
It's a
read
very,
Srimad Bhagavatam.
very tough, tricky question that everyone got it right. All the 10 people. Good job. Donald the Duck, Krishna Chinta, and Supercell. Okay.
There should really be an episode of Donald the Duck being a Krishna devotee. I wondered how would that sound.
Example of parenting.
It's restricting video games.
Now this one is hard. Whether the first, the red one or the yellow one.
Oh yes.
I got it right.
Oh,
That's a good example of parenting.
It's
Restricting video games is a bad example of parenting.
Yes. Krishna Chinta, Donald the Duck, Anirudh, Prahlad is in the first place, followed by Saina. Good job. So 4th question. Impediments in our Krishna consciousness should be carefully avoided. True or false?
In true or false questions, you know what the answer you pick, and you know which direct sides are the true and false on. So you just, when it goes sells, you immediately click it.
Like if you know the answer before it even the options even come, yeah, you can get 1,000 points even.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Prahlad, Saina, Donald, Krishna Chinta, and Supercell. Okay. The next is 5th question. Dash and dash are concomitant factors of material life.
Okay.
The image is a giveaway.
Yeah.
Yes, and then Divyansh read it.
But it clearly shows anger and hatred. Okay.
Happiness and distress. Yes, that's a right answer. 9 of you have got it right. Good job, everyone. Prahlad has a streak of 5 answers, correct answers. Which of these is not in the 9 process of devotional service?
Arkanam is easy.
Shravanam, the 9 process of devotional service. I hope everyone knows this because we discussed a lot of times.
Shravanam, Amanitvam, yeah.
7 of you got it right. Yes. What does Amanitva mean?
Pridelessness.
No, it's humility. Adambitvam is pridelessness.
Oh.
Amanitvam is humility. Shravanam is hearing. Kirtanam is chanting. Archanam is
deity worship.
Yes, very good. Okay, so Donald the Trump is coming up. Krishna Chinta, Supercell, and Varun the Carrot. Okay. So 4 players have reached 5 answer streaks. By wearing a saffron dress, one is automatically renounced.
Okay.
Oh,
wow. This is pretty obvious.
Well then, Mataji, a grihastha can wear a saffron dress and he'll call himself a brahmachari. That won't be good.
8 of you.
Mataji, what is the pin I got kicked out?
2 of you got tricked. Not only wearing saffron dress is enough, right? That's the point there. One cannot become automatically renounced. We need to.
Mataji, what is the pin I got kicked out?
Oh, the pin?
No, you have to scroll down and then it's going to show in the corner.
It's on the bottom right corner.
Yeah. You have to scroll down.
Mataji, it will show up if you click next.
Okay. Is it showing?
Like when the question comes, like the options. Yeah, in the bottom right.
Yes. In this verse, Krishna states that detachment is real knowledge.
Okay, I think I just messed up. Yeah, oh, I'm behind Donald the Duck.
Yes, detachment is real knowledge.
I am Donald the Duck.
Right? Oops, let's see who's the third position. Supercell. Second position is Krishna Chinta. The first one is Grandma. Okay, runners up are Donald the Trunk and Varun the Carrot. Good job, everyone. Okay, I'm not going into details because we're already late. Thank you all so much.
What did you have a question?
Yes, I like questions.
I won! Let's go.
So, like, is there any question that I didn't answer that when you called on me? Because in the middle, my mic volume, I didn't realize that my speaker volume wasn't that high. In audio settings.
Oh, okay. No, but I called on you for reading and then you read it.
Oh, okay. So there was no question I didn't answer when you called on me.
No, Divyansh.
Oh, okay.
Anybody has any more questions?
No, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Okay,
No,
please
Mataji.
memorize 8, 9 and 10 verses. Please keep memorizing one verse a week so that it doesn't get piled up at the end. Okay?
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.